1 minute to air.
Okay, people, you know the drill. Let's get the show on the road.
Ready.
50 seconds to air.
Announcers.
Me and Bobby, go.
We're live and on the air with all the
Okay,
superstars.
kill it.
40 seconds to air.
All right, let's fill this place.
Going hot on the platform. 3, 2, 1.
30 seconds to air.
Give me a body.
Building frame, go.
Make him 6'5". I want a monster.
You got it.
All right, people, let's make him presentable.
Give me muscle structure 12 and texture set 7.
20 seconds to air.
Okay, let's give him some personality. Give me a 95 aggressiveness and get ready to animate.
You know the system's only rated.
Damn it, just do it. You hear that crowd? They want a piece, and I'm gonna give them one.
We're live in 3, 2, 1.
I've got a bad
Hello and welcome back to another episode of Main Event Wrestling, and this is WCW Mayhem on PS1, baby. Yes, it is. There was one on Nintendo 64, but we're going to go with the PS1 version. Why? Because it's the one that I've got. Now, obviously we're going to go, we're going to see how all of the things are done and everything like that. Quick demo, but, you know, might as well, because... You know, I've not played this. I've literally just given it a quick, test run, so I don't completely suck. But there's a high chance that I will. But yes, WCW Mayhem was EA Sports' first foray into the wrestling world, into the wrestling video game world, after WCW decided to partner with them, after Yuke's THQ, Aki decided to jump ship over to the WWF. And they did WrestleMania 2000, and then No Mercy. So, WCW, they went over to EA and were like, do you want to make us a game? And they were like, sure. And here we got WCW Mayhem. So, we're going to have a couple of matches. We're going to, not going to announce what they are, but I will let Mean Gene, announce the first match. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Let's wrestle.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Mean Gene Okerlund. Welcome to tonight's worldwide television presentation of Monday Nitro. It is scheduled for one fall. There will be no time limit. Now approaching the ring, Raven.
When this guy comes down to the ring, you can be sure of one thing, that he's going to cause some serious damage.
I don't get why this crowd is in such an uproar. Whether they expect a free polka party?
And tonight, he will be facing Saturn.
This man can play, Tony. We're in for a treat tonight.
There seems to be a lot of energy in the crowd tonight. The bell.
Yes, indeedy, we are in the Nitro Arena, and it's two great friends who turned into great enemies, Raven and Perry Saturn. They had quite a rivalry in WCW. Well, I mean, with Raven's flock and everything, so it just seemed like a good idea to go ahead and pop these two in a nice little quick match. Get us warmed up. See how everything goes. FYI, I have no idea how to pull off finishes on this. I've literally just checked the buttons and everything like that to get a general feel and idea. So this might not exactly be the most exciting, but we're going to go for a little cheeky pin already because we've, you know, got high momentum. But he's kicking out at one. Perry, what are you doing? And the thing is, it's like, I've got to give props and shouts and kudos and everything to Perry Saturn because this is a dude who literally at one point risked his life, you know, to save someone. He was shot. I think it was, yeah, he was on the, there we go. It's like he was on the Independence, and rumour has it is that, or you know, as the story goes, not as rumour has it, as the stories go, he was out one night or what have you on his way home, and he saw. I think it was said that he saw someone basically getting raped, and he went over to stop it, and the guy pulled out a gun and shot at Saturn, and Saturn was shot in the neck. He survived. The girl, you know, got away, but yeah, like he effectively was shot in the neck, and because of that, ended up becoming like incredibly addicted to painkillers and drugs and stuff like that. And there we go, quick finish. But I'll finish my story. But yeah, like he ended up becoming incredibly addicted to like drugs, heroin, and everything like that, and just completely disappeared off the face of the earth. Nobody knew if Perry Saturn was alive. And the next thing you know, he popped up, like revealing that he was alive, you know, and everything like that. And he told his story, you know, that he was saving a girl from being raped, and then, yeah, like I said, got addicted to painkillers and blah blah blah, became homeless, disappeared off the face of the earth, etc., etc. And ever since then, nobody's really known what else has happened. Like, I did see somewhere, this was a while back, now he did make a return to wrestling. Now we're gonna probably end up seeing the demos all over again, but I just want to get my story done. But yeah, he saved a girl from being raped, disappeared, homeless, addicted, got clean. He blames WWE for his demise. I mean, alright, you do you, Perry. But no, like I said, you know, you got to give all of the props and kudos to Perry for those actions, because those are the actions of like a hero, you know what I mean? So fair play to you. But yeah, Raven and Saturn, they had, you know, this little rivalry amongst the flock and everything, and it was really good. And they were supposed to have like a Ravens rules match, I think, at one of the Starcades. I think it was 98. But yeah, you know, not clear 100% on the entire storyline because, you know. But anyway, we're going to get into the second match now. I've spoken a little bit too much. Just wanted to get a quick warm-up one. Wasn't the most exciting, but yeah, I beat Perry Saturn as Raven. Yay. Let's get into the next match. Mean Gene, introduce us.
Ladies and gentlemen and wrestling fans of all ages, welcome to tonight's worldwide television presentation of Monday Nitro. It is scheduled for one fall. There will be no time limit. Now approaching the ring, Bret the Hitman Hart.
This guy's a no-nonsense wrestler. Every time he comes out, he gives us 110%.
The line tonight has stretched around the block, and that's just for the restroom.
And tonight, he will be facing one of the true stars of WCW, a man who relies on action, not words. He is the master of the jackhammer, Goldberg.
He's ready to fight for what he wants.
It's shaping up to be one heck of a match as the fans show their approval for Goldberg. There's the bell.
Yeah, second match is Bret and Goldberg. Now, obviously, we all know about Bret and Goldberg's history together, the fact that Bret suffered a major concussion because of Goldberg and a stray kick to the head. So, I thought to myself, like, it's only right that I allow the Hitman to get some kind of revenge on Big Bill. I mean,
What are we
Hitman,
going to
he's
see next?
not exactly been afraid to
Standing drop
give
kick.
his feelings about
Spectacular
WCW
move.
Goldberg, how he feels about Goldberg, and the fact that, you know, Big Bill did, you know, end his career with one stray kick. Go on, finish him off in one. Oh, boo.
One count. That's all he got out
But
of
yeah,
that one.
like,
Tony, you
Brett's
should always
never
precede
exactly
your
been,
pin
you know,
attempts
the
with
most
what else? A good Greco-Roman logo.
nice hip toss, you know, has never exactly been silent about it all. He's been
Elbow.
very vocal. I mean, fair play, Brett, you do you.
Russian leg sweep.
You know,
Goldberg is in a bit of trouble after that one.
I'm not going to say anything
opponent really
bad
needs
about
to get some
Goldberg
offense
because
going, and I
even
mean
though,
now.
let's be real, some of his matches in WWE were never really inspiring, or for lack of a better way to put it,
What? He
pointless.
only got a one count.
It was a case of,
Try to get
like,
this
you
guy
know,
where you want him,
Goldberg
but he's
is a
like a
legend,
deadbeat
Brett
dad.
is one of
He
the
just
greatest
slips
of all
away.
time, you know.
Russian
I
leg sweep.
always feel bad at the
What
fact
a
that
move
his career
executed
was
by the Hitman.
cut a few years too short. I mean, like, if Bret had his way, I'm pretty sure he would have liked to
It
have
looks
kept
like he was
wrestling
hurt
for
from
at
that
least
last move.
another. Go on, let's get another pin in then. You know, I'm pretty sure he would have wanted to have wrestled for at least another 5 years.
It
You know,
might have been a
but
bit premature to go for
sadly,
the
that
pin.
was not
guy's
the
like a
way
bad
it
piece
went
of
for
carpet.
poor Bret. You
Or
know,
open
go on,
and
nut
break.
him, son.
You just can't keep it down.
Bam! You know, I'm pretty sure Bret would have wanted to wrestle for another
leg sweep.
5 years because he
Goldberg is looking
officially
like he's
retired
about ready
in
to go down.
2000. So he would have
His body
probably
can't
would have
take
wanted
much
to have
more of
retired
this.
in something like, I don't know,
This is the worst beating I've seen in a
2005.
long
You know, and that
time.
way he would have had
He can
about
do
a
just
good
about anything he wants from
25-year
him.
career.
His opponent is
And I'm
putting
pretty
up no
sure if he had
fight
it
at
his
all.
way, he would never have left WWE in the first
He's
place.
feeling the
You
effects
know,
of
it
that
was
by the
just
looks
the
of it.
actions of Vince
Bret
in
Hart pulls off a
97.
nice move.
You know, effectively telling him, you know, you've got, you know, we can't afford you, blah, blah, blah. We want to go with Bret
Goldberg
as,
is
not
definitely
Bret, with
feeling the
Shawn as
effects of that
champion.
one. Look how
You know, and
hurt he
obviously
is.
the
Someone call the
untimely
Metro.
demise, well,
No, he
not
needs to
demise,
follow
death,
my adage.
should I
He
say,
who runs
of...
away lives to fight
That
another
was a
day.
very harsh
What are we going to see
harsh
next?
word to have used. I apologise. But yeah, and then the untimely death of
That
his
move
brother,
looked
of
like
course.
it wounded him.
You know, the great Owen Hart. But Bret's still a legend.
Great
Goldberg's still a
anticipation
legend.
there.
I know they had
Bret
a
Hart
bit of
is
a
going
feud
for the
in
pinfall.
WCW, which obviously led to God. There we go. There's the
He
3
didn't
count.
even
Not
stand a
exactly the most
chance.
inspiring match, but that's not the one. I know they had some kind of a feud, but
This
obviously
one
it was
could have
cut
gone either
short
way,
because of
but he really proved
Bret's
something to these
concussion
fans
and
tonight.
everything.
Thanks for playing. Try it again soon.
And I hope that as that storyline was progressing, I'm hoping that Bret would have come out on top because let's be real, Bret was very underutilized in WCW and he is not, you know, held back in these views and opinions. But, you know, we're not going to get into that. Because yeah, I just wanted to play a couple of matches, show you the game if you've never seen it before. I know it wasn't exactly the most exciting or inspiring matches, or you know, and I stumbled my way through the Perry Saturn story, but you know, it is what it is at the end of the day. So yeah, this is WCW Mayhem. Awesome intro, bit stiff controls, not a bad first attempt by EA to get into the wrestling world, you know, the wrestling video game world, as I should be saying. You know, obviously we all remember THQ, we know 2K, you know, there's
Tony,
loads
the
of others
fans
as
have
well.
waited a long, long time
But
to see this
not a
match.
bad first
But more
attempt
importantly,
by
I've waited a long
EA
time see
to
this
get
match.
involved as well.
You can't
And
do
the
this
thing is,
kind
it's
of
like,
move with
this
guy. It's simple. He'll
This so
reverse it
far
every
is the
time.
best WCW game
Great
that I've played.
anticipation
Super
there.
Brawl Wrestling was terrible.
Drop.
Backstage
Oh.
Assault was incredibly uninspiring, so this is the best
Lex
one that I've
Luger
played
is
so
on
far.
fire. Just
You know,
look
am
at
I going
that
to play it
move he
again?
pulled off.
Maybe. Maybe I'll do like a fantasy card or something and just go with that. Who knows?
Elbow.
But yes, thank you very much for joining me on this episode of Main Event Wrestling, and if you've enjoyed the
Double
video,
axe
give it a
handle.
like, share the video as well, because the more shares, more views, and more views, and more that channel continues to grow. Subscribe to World Minus One Entertainment if this is your first time on the channel. Don't forget to check out all of the other content that is currently available. You know, because you never know, there might be something else that you like. Or, you know, if you do subscribe, hit that notification bell so you are notified about any and all content that goes live onto the channel. Finally, drop us a comment below. Did you play Mayhem? Did you have it on N64? Did you watch WCW? Did you like WCW? Was you aware of the Perry Saturn story? How do you feel about Bret and Goldberg? You know, let's have a chat. WCW. You know, let's have a chat about all about that. So yeah, thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you next time for some more 1, 2, 3 count main event wrestling. Take it easy, everyone.
Some guys want glory. Some guys want money. These two